It's me, Chloe Demir, Save the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. Just putting on a little bit of lipstick. I was out today. That is my friend Chris, or Miss Mary Cherry, and her friend Thelma, and her significant other Dave. We went to there's Abby. We went to the Midsummer Day Festival at the Scandinavian Center here in Vancouver, and I got to dress up. I got to wear one of my vintage hats, did some makeup, I bought some earrings, got my pretty dress on, trying to get my happy back and trying to be back to the pre-panini me, which is makeup, hats, clothes, the whole vibe. So why are we here right now? Well, you would have seen the thumbnail, but we are going to go over our quarterly favorites, fails, mostly new releases, but there are some things that I bought that had been out for a while, but I've been wanting to try and I've been waiting for a while to try them and finally pulled the trigger. I am now firmly in a no buy. We're almost at the end of June. We're at the June 25th and I've bought no makeup. I've bought no clothes, no skincare, no house bric-a-braca, knick-a-braca, but I did go to the Scandinavian Festival, so I have a friend that's there. It's my friend's sister. We went, she had taught me how to make a ring before, and anyways, so when I see her at the festival, I always try to buy a piece of her jewelry. So I've got, because of the panini, I've got two pieces, and this is the most recent set. If I remember, I will link her information down below. And yeah, so it's been the first time in a long time that we've got to do that. And then I saw this lady made this beautiful silver jewelry. It was in the Swedish tent, these little dragons, and it was only $5, so that's a win. So let's talk about some of our favorites for this month. There's a crap ton. I actually, though now it's only got palettes in it pretty much, but I just have this huge container full of the things that I got in April, May, and June. And I thought June 25th, I think it's late enough. There is nothing else coming. There's nothing else that I'm testing as far as I'm aware. And I think I managed to track down everything that I went stupid crazy with. Hence, because I had a budget, but then May, I just blew it out of the water. And hence, we are now on a no buy, completely not happening. Nothing. So I'm really excited that so far, except for a pair of earrings, which again, it wasn't part of my list, so that's okay. But the things that I've been spending the most on, which has been clothes, makeup, knick-a-knack, bric-a-braca for the house, actually maybe even some vintage hats. I've not bought any of it, and I'm hoping that I can keep this going through July and August. The only thing, and it is going to be the only caveat, is Gourmand Girls is going to be releasing a Halloween palette. I don't know when it's coming. I'm hoping it's closer towards like August, September, where I've been able to have a no buy for at least 3 months, that I may, if I've done that, then I will let myself have that palette, because it sounds like it's going to be pretty freaking amazing. And my life is generally Halloween 24/7, 365. It's my favorite holiday. Well, it should actually be a holiday. But if you love Halloween, you classify it as a holiday. So anyways, so cheers to that. Been addicted to these things. It's a brand called Sparkmouth, and it's water with just a little bit of natural flavor. It has no calories whatsoever. It's fizzy, as if you're German, you would say mit Gas. That's how I like my water, nice and sparkling. So let's go on with some things that I purchased. I don't think per se I'm gonna rank. I might just say where I feel they are, if they're near the top of my list or nearer to the bottom. For palettes, it's harder for me because I usually do a lot of research, watch reviews, know a brand before I pull the trigger. So palettes are usually the hardest for me because I like every palette that I buy. But some of these other things, they're a little bit more open to conversation about if I like them or not. When it comes to fails, I have two items that I got that I would classify as sort of a fail. I mean, I can use them and I will use them and I love their colors, but here, I'll just move my netting here. I And then I'm wearing one of my, well, two of my favorite palettes, which I'm going to talk about. I think what I'm going to do for palettes, I'm just going to kind of not do favorites because they're all 10 out of 10s for me, but I'm going to say the ones that I'm going to use the most, I'm going to put it kind of higher up. So they'll be the last probably few that I talk about, but I think love them all equally. So again, let's start with some kind of fails. So it will be and I'm sad to say this, it's the Odin's Eyes eye pencils. Now, one reason it's sort of a fail, I ordered a blue and a green one. What do we see here? Two green ones. But Odin's Eyes customer service was fantastic. I just mentioned to them because, it's fine, right? I love the color green. It's the color I wear the most. So I was not upset to get, I believe it was this one was the one that I got. As where are their numbers here? That was number 6. Is that number 5? Yeah. So I had ordered 5 and 7 or something, and then I got 5 and 6, something like that. Anyways, so I contacted them, and just to let them know, just as an inventory thing, that by accident I got this one as opposed to the blue one, and they refunded me, which I thought was really nice, and they didn't expect this other one back. So that's really kind. I love it. So that brings them up a little bit. They do need warming up, because other than that, they're a little bit hard on the waterline. I do like the colors that I chose. I'd have to say they don't match their lids at all. So if you were expecting this super bright green, this isn't it. I think this one may be the closest to the lid color, but it's still, no, not even. I thought at first it was, but it's not. It is not even close. Would have been almost better to put this lid on this shade and the other lid on the other one, but it is okay. And then it looks like, I guess this is a little sharpener that they have on the end. Yeah, they were really hard on the waterline. They did last okay, but it kind of hurt, so I had to kind of warm it up on my hand, and it did help a little bit to get some color payoff. But I'm going to say these are definitely not my favorite pens, and I doubt I would buy anymore, but I will try and use these up. So I think that's kind of the only, I want to say only fail. Let's just go on to some balm foundations, and I'll start with the one that I like the least, and it's going to take me the most playing with, and that will be the one from SheGlam. It is definitely not what I was expecting for balm, as in it was way more full coverage than I thought it would be. I do like it, but definitely not as much as the one I'll talk about next. So for the price, I paid, what was it, $12.99 Canadian? So for the price, it was good. The packaging is, I bought 2 different colors. I think the other one that I didn't grab the one that I opened, but here, let's just go and pull this out. Yeah, this is the other one that I haven't used yet, but it comes in this beautiful soft pouch. The packaging is gorgeous. It doesn't have a lot of product in it, but you need so little. So if you're wanting a more full coverage balm that you really need to powder down, then this might be for you. So I'm not going to say it's 100% fail. I did like it, but once I've used these, I doubt I would buy it again, to be honest, but I do like them. I think I like the packaging almost more than I like the product inside, but I don't regret buying it because it was perfect to try against something that I've been really, really loving, and that's the Danessa Myricks, her Yummy Face Balm Powder. It's got a long name, but I really, really like this, and you tell, it looks like I barely even touched it. It does have the smell kind of I like. It's a little bit almost witch hazily, very, very light though. Kind of a cross between witch hazel and soap, if that makes any sense. But anyways, it comes in this beautiful packaging with this spoon if you want to take a lot of the product out, or if you're like a makeup artist, you can skip a little bit out, put it on your hand or your palette, and then mix it from there. Sure. I just use a little bit with a sponge, and seriously, a little bit goes a long way, and I think I love it as a primer. I think it's fantastic as a primer, or just for something to lightly evening out. You can build it up, but I think the more you put on there, the less it lasts, or that's been my experience. I think it, again, all depends on your skin type, and Yeah, and then I like to use it not following her directions at all. Following the directions on how to use this doesn't work for me, but if I do it the way I normally put on a foundation, it works amazing. So, but I do love it. It's a little on the pricey side. It's $48, but I'd rather pay the $48 and get this than this in the end, though I do enjoy it. And if you're on a budget, you know, by all means get this, but just remember this one's definitely way more full coverage, where this is technically really a balm and also makes a balm primer. And because you use so little for $48, this is still going to last you, I think, a long time. I've seen some people really pack it on, so if you do that, or at least scrape it out with a spoon, then probably not. But the way I use it, this is going to last me yonks. So I really like this. So I really enjoyed that. So I got that this quarter, but at $48, I will use it a little sparingly. So there's that. Let's talk about something that's totally not makeup at all. And it's my new favorite thing, which I need to redo. I've peeled off the other ones, but I love Lily and Fox. They do these beautiful nail wraps, and they kindly always send me an additional one with my order, which I really like. And it always comes with a file and like a cuticle stick with every order. I really love it. They are amazing. If you use a bit of a nail polish topper, I try to get the ones that are like 30-second dry ones because I will make a mess. I find that I can use these from a week to 2 weeks. 2 weeks if I'm not doing, I don't know, cleaning with crazy cleaning fluids or moving furniture and digging through things. But if I just live a normal life, work, watch TV, I can get like 2 weeks out of a set. And because I have really short nails, I can use half for one nail, half for another. So for me, they double right now. Sorry, Lily and Fox, if that's not what you want to hear, but I do love these. They're usually, what is it, like, I would say $3.99 Canadian a pair, and I really like them, and they come in some really awesome different patterns. So this is my third order, and they actually asked to use one of my photos, and they sent me a code so that way I can get a couple of them free when I do my next order. So I'm really excited. I thought that was very sweet of them. They're a really great company. So if you're looking for some simple nail wraps, these are the way to go, and they don't harm your nails. So those are really good. So I really enjoyed that. So there we go. We've got, so these were the only two foundation-y products that I got this month that I can remember. Yeah, I think that's all I got. And this over this, 100%. Let's see. Let's talk about lips. I only have a couple of things here. One thing is I bought, here we go. So here's one where I've got the full kit together, where I've kept it together because I'm wearing the pink one weirdly more than the red one. But I got a couple of the Lisa Rinna lip kits. She was having a deal right now where with any lip kit order, you got a certain one for free, which I thought was very cool. If I was on a no buy, I probably would have jumped on it because I really do like these lip kits. There's a lipstick, a lip liner, and a lip gloss. I'm not normally a lip gloss person at all, but I do like this one. It is not sticky and it looks really nice on the lips. And it is what I was wearing. I was wearing the full kit. So here's the lipstick, and that's what I was reapplying when we started the video, and it was this beautiful pink color here. So if you like watching the Housewives, or you like Lisa Rinna from like things like Days of Our Lives, or you like Harry Howland because he was the one that made me buy it. I really like these lip kits. I really enjoy this, and I was very excited to buy them. And I would probably, if I was looking for another color again, because some of her neutrals look really good, I would probably totally buy again. Let's see, what else I got lip color? Ooh, I broke down, and I got this in did I get this in the Sephora sale? Or did I buy it after? No, I think I bought it near my birthday, but I broke down and I got from Give, Gwen Stefani's brand. I went and I got the first lipstick that she had released, Bullet lipstick. And that would, of course, was in this beautiful matte red. And I've been really enjoying it. I love the packaging. I think it is very cute. I like magnetic ones like this better, I must say. But it is a nice, firm, you don't have to worry about your lid going flying anywhere. And I just really like this packaging, and I really do like this lipstick. And if you're not eating anything too greasy, it lasts a really long time. So it's got staying power. It's a beautiful color. Here we can maybe swatch a little on our hand. I mean, look at that. That is so beautiful. So Ooh, and it smells good too. Sweet. I can't kind of tell if it's a caramel or vanilla or anything, but I think it just smells sweet, which is really nice, which I like that. I like lipsticks. Lipsticks are the one thing that I like if they have a little bit of a smell, or lip gloss, that they just don't smell like, I don't know, they kind of used to back in the day kind of smell like plastic. But there we go. I really like that. And then I got one more thing. I got, so when, we'll go down in another thing in a moment, but I had ordered from Unearthly Cosmetics, but they were having a sale where anything that still had the Alien branding on, because they were trying to clear out some Alien branding, I got at, I think it was 50% off. So I ended up getting, which I'll show, an old palette, but with the collection it came 3 lip glosses. So one is this like more shiny, you know, a traditional gloss, you know, a shimmery, it looks like it's got color, but not really once it shears out on your lips. And these also, they smell okay. And then, or at least this one does. And then 2 are the type that I like. If I'm going to wear a gloss, I usually like more of the milky ones that have a little bit of color, because most of the time it's either I want it toned down or bright in a lipstick, or I just want to wear it on its own for a little bit of color because I'm running out and about. So I really did like these 2 here. Yeah, and they're Christmas themed. So this one has a little bit more of a, go there, that milky texture, and then so that one is more pink coral. It's an interesting shade of pink. I don't even know what to call it. And then this one is a little bit more neutral. We'll just pop that there too, and it's there. But that's like the formula that I like, is the more milky lip gloss. So again, I'm not a lipstick or a lip gloss person. It came part of the set. If I could have got just the palette on its own, I probably would have. So, but for a lip gloss, they're not bad. So especially the milky ones, they are not too, well, this one is a little bit stickier, but the other ones are not. They're not sticky at all. The shimmery one is a bit, but then not too sticky. As you can tell, it's not getting gummy. So that's really good. So it has to be sticky. I don't want it to do that weird gummy thing. So these don't do that. So do I regret having these as part of the kit? No. Will I reach for them a lot? No. But then again, that's what I said. I'm not really a gloss person, and I'm almost not a liquid lip person anymore either. I'm definitely an old school bullet girl, though there are some exceptions to the rule. Fenty, lethal dose of colors. But anyways, there we go. So there's my arm's getting nice and colorful. All right, so we did some lips, we did some base products. Let's do, okay, let's do one where I only got one new thing. Yes, and that's bronzer. So I finally broke down and I did an order through Trixie Cosmetics, and it was their, because I'm obsessed with bronzers. I do have to admit, like today, when I was doing my makeup, I was like, let's do some favorites, and then I kind of autopiloted and put on my Primark bronzer. It's a cream bronzer, so there we go. But I do really like this. And anyways, it came with 2 different, well, it didn't come with, you could order it, but then you got a discount for if you bought the whole set. So I did buy the brushes that came with, and then I bought this, and then the sunglasses. So anyways, I do love this beautiful packaging. I'm right now panning a bronzer, so I think I'm going to use that one first, and then I'm going to go to this one a little bit more full time. But we'll quickly take a look. And then this is the lightest one, and it has your darker shade, so maybe a little bit more tan shade, though I did find that I like the undertones so much that I make this one work. I really do like this one. This one, the undertone is not quite what I like, but again, I can make it work and I like it. I just like the darker one better. But this highlighter shade on here, I think some of my highlighters come out, but it is like, this is worth just getting. Here, I'll just add some more. This cheek still had a good, I didn't sweat off all the highlighter, but this is definitely worth getting the bronzer just for that. I think I mentioned that in my review video, but I really do like the bronzer, and I'll just play, and again, for that middle shade, I'll definitely play with it some more. Like, I liked it when I put it on, and I thought, oh, the other one's way too dark, and then I tried it and was like, ooh, I like this one better. Who knew? There we go. So I did enjoy that, and I'm gonna call that a win. I really do like these brushes. My only critique is I wish they were longer. I know they were touted as traveling brushes, and they're for traveling brushes, they're actually, the handles are a little bit longer than some that I've used, especially for this highlighter brush. So yeah, but I think for general, I would have preferred one that had a longer handle, but I do like them and don't regret getting it. So this is really good. So that was a quarterly love. Let's see here. Should we go blushes or highlighter first? Oh, and then I left my red highlighter, but we'll just show the orange one. That's fine. Actually, let's do this. So there's one thing that I bought for eye bases. So the P. Louise ones are okay. I have some ones that I got through AliExpress that were really good. They were dupes for the P. Louise, because at the time I couldn't get to P. Louise, but then I got a really good sale with P. Louise, and so I got to try them, and I do like them, but I find the ones that were the dupes really comparable. But what I really like are the ones from Suva Beauty. So so at some point when I'm not on my no buy and I'm looking to get some more bases, I will definitely try more of them. I got the yellow, the pink, and the black, and then I had ordered one, I think in blue, but I had sent that one to my friend Teresa. But I really do like these a lot. They're great to wear just alone if you want to do like kind of like just like a monochrome pink look, you can. They're good as primers. You can use it as blush and lips even. I really do like these a lot, and I love that they're Canadian and they're also local to me, so they're like a half an hour away. So I like these, and I think I bought them this quarter. I couldn't remember, so I just threw them in. But I do like these a lot. I'm panning one primer, so I think when I'm done, I'm going to start using my colored bases more. So I really do like those. Let's now go into highlighters, and then we can go into cheeks. Yes. So for highlighters, let's start with Oden's Eye. So I love Oden's Eye highlighters. I even like the one from the Norn collection. I know a lot. I think I have all their highlighters. I have the Norn collections, and I have the two highlighter palettes. I like them all. The ones from the Norn, as long as you don't put your phalanges in them, they do really well. You just need to brush. See, I always say that. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm obsessed with blush that I say blush instead of brush. Is that a thing? Okay. So, anywho, yeah, so as long as you don't put your phalanges in them, they don't get hard pan, and they're great, and I really like them, and they come in great colors. So I've been, because I'm still mad, it's been years, and that I didn't get the green Kaleidos one. It's killing me slowly, just by small degrees. So I'm always on the hunt for the perfect green reflective one, and I really like this. I do have the one from Ofra, and then got one from somebody else that's green. Old lady brain, can't remember. But anywho, so I was trying to be good. So when you look at the back, whatever the color of the sticker is on the back of the compact, that's going to be where the reflect is. And we've got one in green. So I think it goes, I just don't even know how to call it. Like kind of like purpley green. I don't even know. All I know is that on me, I mostly see the green, and that's what I want. And before I covered it with the more with the Trixie one, this is what I was wearing today because I thought it would go good with my eye look. I really like this, and I have been happily with the brush, and you can still see the beautiful imprint. So the imprint is really packed in there. So I've not, like I said, I've not really used wrecked it from using brushes in there. So I really like this. So I've been really enjoying this. Now I wish I kind of bought all the other ones. Now I'm like, why didn't you just buy the whole collection? Because you were stupid crazy in May. Why didn't you just buy it all? But then I'd be even more broke. There we go. But anyways, I do like that. That was a win for the collection. And then I also got highlighters. Yes, hold on. Oh, that's a blush. I did get recently the Halo one from Lethal Cosmetics. That is this beautiful one here. It has this beautiful pinky shift. It's like a multi-chrome one. It's hard to see on my hand, but it is really, really pretty. I really do like that. So anyways, that's Halo. And once I got this one, I was like, why didn't I buy all of them? But it's what happens, right? And then we can kind of talk about two things at one time. So when I was talking about the Alien Cosmetics, they were changing to Unearthly Cosmetics, and you got the discount on things. While I was So I went on to get this because I needed a new empty palette for single things that I have lying around. And of course, I'm not going to pay shipping just for this. And so I was kind of like hemming and hawing. And then I saw that the 50% deal was still good because it had been going on for a few weeks. And I thought, oh no, it's over. They're not going to have what I want. And they did. So anyways, I added this. And then they also had released at the time new blushers. But anyways, when I bought this, because it's housing two things we can talk about. One is from one of my final orders from Makeup Geek. I got one of their highlighters. This one is in the color Celestial. So it's kind of like this lavendery shift. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Again, it's going to be hard to see on my pasty skin, but it is these beautiful lavender highlighter. Words are hard. So anyways, so I got this palette, which I adore. Look at this empty palette. It's magnetic, so things nicely stick. And so I thought, well, so I was doing with that, I would order that along with the palette. And then our next topic of conversation, blushes. So let's start with Unearthly Cosmetics. Of course, it's orange. If I'm going to try just one blush from somebody, orange is it. Or yellow. And oh my gosh, I love this so much. Love, 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 love. This may possibly be, yeah, pretty. So let's say for matte blushes, this will be the favorite one that I got. Beautiful orange. And then when maybe I may need to go to another hand. Here, let's go like that. So this beautiful orange. And after I tried this and how beautiful it blended out, I was like, I should have bought all of them. Should have bought all the new blushes, but again, I was trying to be good. And there we go. So we got to that. And then I got, so this was the highlighter side. So again, from Lethal, they came out with two blushes. I have the red one, Adored, on my cheek. Yeah, I didn't bring it in my pile here, but I got Adorned, and then I got the one called Florette. Here's a couple of their other blushes as well, but it is this shimmery orange, and it too is freaking amazing. And it goes so nice. So I could probably put a matte one down and then the shimmery one there. But anyways, on my hand, it doesn't look that great, but it does look beautiful on the cheek. They're very pigmented, so be careful. With the red one, I literally like went, that was it. And then it did one cheek, and then I went, second, and then I did the second one. And then just right away start swirling, and then it looked so nice. So you can definitely do a red. Maybe I should go get it. Should I go get it? It's just across the way. Okay, okay, we're back. That was quick. So anyways, this is Adorned. This is the red. So like I said, look at it, right? And you would think, why would a pale girl want this? Well, her plans were eyeshadow. And second of all, like I said, if you just put a light little, it makes a beautiful red blush on us pale folks. But can you imagine how gorgeous this is going to look with somebody with dark skin? Like, look at it. It's shimmery, it's red, it's beautiful, beautiful. So anyways, so that's... And then I've got one more set of, I've been on one more. Oh no, we got more. It's been all about blushes, This is gonna be a really long video. Oh my God, I haven't even got to palettes yet, but we're almost there. All right, so let's go on to some more blushes. So we're gonna go back to Oden's Eye. So they made two different formulas this go. I have one of their ones from, was it Lauren's collection? No, the one before. Anyways, I have one of their blushers and I really liked it a lot. So I was really excited to try these, and I couldn't tell which ones I wanted. I literally wanted all of them, but the ones that spoke to me the most were the two orangey ones. So, telling you I'm a disaster. So this is this one here, and this one is in Orange Sunny. So it is definitely the matte. It is also nice and pigmented. Oh, there's got to be a spot here somewhere that I can fill in. There we go. It is really, really pretty. And then we have this one. It has a little bit of shimmer. I'm not going to say a lot. Like, you can see it depending on how I turn it. But I think pretty much once it's on your skin, it does have, oh, not matte, but I think maybe because with the sparkles, it just makes it smoother. So it blends really, 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 here, let me just do that so I can show you how nicely that blends. So this is really good. Again, too, I wish I was looking at more colors, but I thought, okay, I'm going to be good, try this new formula, and let's try to get ones that we could layer. And so there we go. I've got these two blushes from Oden's Eye, and I'm going to say, yeah, I love them. So 10 out of 10. Like I said, most of the time I research or I know the brands that I'm trying. So I have two more, and then I think we are done with blushes and we can get to palettes. Yes. All right. So I was doing a Dose of Colors order. They have one of my favorite serums. I like their cleanser, and they're having their 50% off sale. So I got two more of my favorite cleanser, and then it was, yeah, so it was 50% off. So it's kind of like buying one, getting one half price. 2 for 1, basically. So yeah, so I got my favorite serum, and then I got, my favorite serum, and then, yeah, oh, and then I picked up a moisturizer. I haven't tried the moisturizer, but I really love the serum. I love their cleanser that I bought at the last 50% off sale. So anywho, while I was buying cleansers, I think it was a few dollars short from free shipping, I want to say. So I saw, when I saw this release, I wanted it because it was heart-shaped. So I got this cream blush. It is, again, like I was saying, it's heart-shaped. And it's this, here, I'll pop it here, this beautiful color here. And then what I really love too is the heart goes back in. So it's not like you roll it up and you're stuck, but it is really nice. It's a really nice formula. It's very so once you blend a little bit and then you put your powders, it is really nice and natural. So if you just want a little flush of color for the office, or you just don't like a lot of blush, but why wouldn't you like a lot of blush? But there you are. This is a beautiful shade, and it's also really good if you want to use it as a base and then put a powdered blush on top. So I really enjoyed that, and getting that for, I want to say $8 was bueno. And then lastly, when I did the order for the SheGlam, I had ordered the 2 different colors because I wasn't quite sure. I had seen, I think it was Sylvia Monroe, I think maybe even Make Me Up Missa used it as well. I'd seen people talking anyways about the SheGlam blushes, and I thought the packaging was really, really fun. And anyway, so this is, there you go. It's kind of like this peachy color here, but it also goes very, once you blend it out, it also goes a little bit more natural, but I really did enjoy it. And that applicator is a heck of a lot of fun. So I really enjoyed that. And for the price, $5, $4.50, $50. That's sounding about right. So anyways, it wasn't expensive anyways. So I got that. So I really enjoyed that. I've been on, like I said, on a blush kick. There's so many more coming out and it tempts me, but we're doing this. We're doing this thing. We're doing this no buy. So just before we go into palettes, and one's going to be a collection. That's what I'll start with first. No, should I? Or should I leave that for last? Maybe for last. I don't know. Anyways, and then we did get a mirror with the Oden's Eye. And you're just thinking, oh, mirror, whatever, advertisement. But it has a regular mirror on one side and a 3 times close-up mirror. So you want to do a little crap on your, a little line work, or put on little freaking gems, which I don't have any on right now, but you want to. Talked about this, I think, in a few videos where I'm like, why don't they make a 3 times? I would even have been happy if it would have just been a purple back and then the 3 times on one side. Yeah. But anyways, this little mirror was great. I like it. So yeah, I know. This is so much, right? Can you see why I'm on a no buy now? Like, this is woohoo, crazy. Alrighty, so now let's look into the bucket of crap I've got here. So let me just move this out of the way. And then let's go into our bucket of crap. Here it is. It's full of things. So I'm going to start with the ones that I'll probably use the least. Or should I start with singles? Oh, no, let's start with singles. Okay, so Lethal. I bought 1 single shadow. So when I was buying the two blushers in the release, did I just buy 2 blushers? Did I get anything else? 2 blushers. Oh, I bought some of my favorite eyeliner, but the pot liners are older ones. So, if you know, you know. But I did get one of this. This is Affilian. So this is one of their new multi-chromes, and this is a light base. Usually I get the ones, like the one last time I got from them was with the dark base. So I wanted to try one of these with the, and it's awesome. If you put it on a black base, you get this beautiful green shade. And then if you put it on a white base, then you just get a lighter green shade, or however you turn, right? And you can even use it in the inner corner. It has a more white feel. It is really, really a multi-use. It's called Affilian, and I really like it. So there we go. The only single shadow I bought. I don't usually buy a lot of singles. It's usually if I'm trying something out, like, or something expensive like Clionadh, where you get a couple. There we go. So we'll start with that, and then I'm going to start with the ones that I'll probably use the least, which is only a couple. And so I did a couple Poshmark order. I ended up getting a winning a Poshmark gift certificate in their anniversary. It was a 3-year, I want to say 3 years Canadian anniversary. And anyways, so I was, as always, wanting brushes. So I had bought some new brushes through them. And then I got this palette. So I was looking at the brushes, and the palette was part of the deal. Oh, the girl that was selling off, this was brand new. The brushes had not been used, and the palette hadn't been used. I think I did on my unboxing a look. This is by Artist Couture, and it's this color story here. I really do like this color story. It is really beautiful. The quality is really good. I will play with it some more, but I usually use a lot more greens, probably purples, blues. So, but I did want to try the quality, or try Artist Couture, and I've been wanting to for a while. So all the color stories that I've seen, and then it kind of came with the brushes, and I think I only had to pay, ended up costing me a couple bucks towards the shipping. I was glad to try this color story. And it does make, if you like a sunset, sunrise eye, whatever, this is really nice. But I probably will reach for this a little bit less because I don't do as many of those type of looks. But I did really like it. And there we go. And then I got it for a good price. And then what else? Okay. And then I'm a huge fan of Melts. All the palettes I've bought, I love them. I'm lucky. None of mine have caused any problems. I've been hearing that I think a few other people have had the same problem that happened with, was it Smoke Sessions? That it had something with a couple of the shades that kind of poofed up. So it was something in the formula, and I've heard that a few people have had this with the Gemini 2, but not me. So this, again, this is another color story that I really, really liked. I like the grungy greens, and then I did like these lighter shades. I got it on sale, and I'm kind of wishing I got the deal for the Gemini 1 and 2, but when I looked at the color stories, this was probably the one that I would have used the most. But generally, I would say out of all my Melts palettes, this will probably be the one that I would use the least, because these 3 colors are the ones that I like the best. But I did like the quality. I did like the look that I created. And I definitely have to play with it more. But again, this color story, because it is very heavy in the kind of pinky tones, I probably wouldn't use it as much as like Smoke Sessions, which is kind of like half neutral, half greens, or Blueprint, which is like half blues with some neutrals. So you can do some looks that I'm more into, but I'm so glad I like it. And I kind of like the smaller packaging, and it's very pretty. So like I said, from palettes that I would use the least, it's probably, I'm going to say, these 2. Yes. Now, all the other palettes that are in this box, they're just all freaking amazing. So it is really hard for me to say which are going to be my favorites. But I'm going to kind of go with, how am I going to do this? Let's go with non-special palettes. And what I mean by that, they're not like super multi-chromy or shiny or anything like that. So I'm going to start with those. So these ones I've been eyeing for a long time. And then they ended up having an amazing sale, and then I put them in the basket, took them out of the basket, in the basket, out of the basket, which seems to have been the trend with these palettes. And then I ended up loving them, and here they are. It is from Juvia's Place, and this is the Allure 1 and the Allure 2. So here, this is Allure 1. And then this is Allure 2. And then they had another one in a beautiful color story. And I can't remember the name of that series. And I wish I kind of ordered them at the same time. And then here, and then the Allure 2. And the quality is amazing. I love these. I'm happy that I got them. They are, of course, older palettes, but I think they go really well together because they do like a green and a blue look. So mixing greens and blues. Right now it's mostly green, but I have a blue inner corner. So these are really, really nice here. So I really enjoyed those, but compared to all the other ones, they're kind of, again, on the slightly less special spectrum. And then, again, we're just trying to go with ones that are not as a special color, especially. I'm going to go with Gorgeous Color Story next, but again, it's not one that has crazy formulas, and that is by Nomad, and this is the what I want to call it here, the Pacific something or other. What is it? Paradise Islands. I don't know where I am. Hello. All right, this color story. Dang, she's beautiful. And they've got another palette coming, and they've been doing sneak peeks, and looks like it's also going to be gorgeous, but this woman's saying no, Nomad. Nope. I bought so many the last little while, but this color story is beautiful. I do like me a pastel moment, and there are some nice pastels in there. This is really good. All these palettes I need to use more. Since I'm on a no buy, I'm going to really try and focus on using a lot of my palettes. But look at that color story. I need to look at it. And this purple here, or pink, oh, Lord, can't even tell my colors. This one, and then this beautiful blue, like gorgeous. But again, it has some shimmery shades in there, but I'm just gonna say it's more of a normal palette. It's got some mattes, it's got some shimmers. It's beautiful. The packaging is stunning, but it's just a little less special than the ones that are coming up, just in the fact of the formula. I do not love it any less. Alrighty, so let's go next up. Let's do it. This is the Alien Cosmetics. This is the one that I was looking for. These Smells Like Holiday Spirit. This is the one that I luckily got at 50% off because they were trying to get rid of the last few things that had Alien Cosmetics because they're now Unearthly Cosmetics, and this color story is amazing. This is now my second palette with them. I have their Halloween palette and I have this one, and this color story totally speaks to me. I love it. I should do a look with this tomorrow. Maybe I will. I really enjoy this, but again, it is more of mattes. I don't think any of these other formulas here are like super multi-chromey or anything, but they are, hold on, these two. Get these other fingers out of the way. These two here. They are, excuse me. Too much talking, and you know talking's hard. Yeah, this color story is beautiful. It's grungy, but yet kind of bright. You can do a lot with this palette. I really do like it. But again, it's a little bit higher than the other ones because I do love this so much. But again, slightly less, the formula has slightly less bells and whistles and fancy as what are all the ones coming up next. So let's now do this one, since I bought a lot of the collections. As you can see, this is the latest from Odin's Eye, and then this is the Soul Mane 2. And I've done three looks, I believe, or 3 color stories with this so far, and I love it. Their quality is amazing. The shimmers are gorgeous. The mattes are fantastic. This color story is just gorgeous. I love this so much. And especially for, here, let me see if I can clean off a finger here. Like, look at that. Like, seriously, look at that blue. And then this kind of like, a little bit more tealy, like look, like that is pretty special. And then their mats are really nice here. Oh, here's my thumb. And then it's like kind of like yellowy orange there. Yeah, there's some stuff on my thumb, so that's why it's looking a little patchy. But let me just put it on my hand, and you can see that it is not. And that is so beautiful. So I really love this. I don't think this really has any super special shades in here either, but the shimmers are just like, I mean, seriously, right? They're like so bright, so beautiful. I love their silky texture. I really do like this one a lot. And then next, let's go to, oh, I was so glad I got this on the first launch. I think the second launch may have just happened or it's going to happen. This is the House of Elle by Adept Cosmetics. This is my first time trying Adept Cosmetics, and I'm a huge original Superman fan. Christopher Reeve is Superman for me. No other. You cannot convince me otherwise. Don't even try. But, whoo, look at that. It's so beautiful. The color story is amazing. Packaging is really nice. A nice quote on the back. I'm getting it a little bit dirty, sorry. But this is beautiful. And now I know why everybody loves Adept Cosmetics. And I was so lucky because one of the reasons why I had kind of not pulled the trigger was sometimes the color story wasn't 100% what I wanted, and then if it was like 99% what I wanted, the shipping was too high. But they managed to get some deals, so I got a good deal on this shipping. I kind of wished I got the Plain Jane as well at the same time because I think it was in stock, but anywho, there we go. This color story is beautiful. It's, oh, my fingers are all covered here, but this, like, look at that green, and then this, like, look. These are so beautiful. And the 3 mattes that they included are perfect. They go perfectly with the color story. And then the quality of their mattes too is spectacular. So I definitely look forward to once my no buy is over. Again, I'm gonna try and go from an absolute no buy to an allowance still, because I am still trying to spend less money. They have to be very special, but I would definitely look forward to trying something else from Adept. But this was definitely, it was, even if the shipping would have been expensive, I still would have got it. Like the subject matter, the color story, the whole thing is my vibe. So I was very excited. So I would have got that. Come hella high water. All right, where are we? Okay, so we've got a few more here before we get to my, I'm gonna say the top ones for this month, and one of them is on my eyeballs, or this last 3 months. All right, I broke down, I did it, I wasn't going to do it. I was like, too expensive. And then I was looking at their highlighters, like maybe we're just gonna get the highlighters, but because I hemmed and hawed, they were sold out by the time I got to it. I wasn't gonna buy a whole collection because it's ridiculously expensive. Their shipping, even in Canada, they're freaking Canadian, and the shipping is fucking ridiculous. Makes me absolutely mental, but their quality is nice. I have a few of their singles originally, and then I finally broke down, and then I was kind of like having a moment, and I was like, screw it, add to cart. And it is the Clionadh Cosmetics X Emily Violet Marie, and it is the Dragon Fruit palette. Now, we're talking about special formulas, like, you know, something that makes this super special, and here we are. Look at it, it is gorgeous. I'm just these greens, and then this one pink one here, just those 3 makes it worth the palette for me. But it's like $75 Canadian. It's freaking ridiculous, but the quality is amazing. They're a small brand, so I'm not at them. It's just me. It's a lot of money for an eyeshadow palette. That is not a standalone palette unless you do like to do all shimmer looks, which I did do an all shimmer look with this and I liked, and the quality is good. This is definitely a very beginner friendly formula. You don't need to spray. I don't even think you need a base. These are really good. They blend nicely together. I get it. So if you're into an all shimmer look, then this could be a standalone palette. But I think it's more one that you would use with like Beauty Bay Bright Mattes palette, you know, something like that. I think this would be really well. So it is definitely more, I'm trying not to blind you here. This is definitely more a companion palette. So for that, and then you can use something like this one, makes a nice highlighter. So if you have the money and you want to spend the money, the formula is pretty amazing. I really do like this. And like I said, the one that's called a Dragonfly. I wish I had a, oh, hold on. I think I have one finger here left. There we go. This green here, like, so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, look at it. So anyway, so do I regret buying it? No. Would I buy a palette like that, like this from them again? Maybe if I won the lotto, but I'm glad I bought it. It was a collab, so yay to Emily Violet Marie, which I think is, she's maybe a middling influencer, like she's not huge, so I think that's amazing. And again, I like supporting Canadian. I believe this is also woman owned, so the whole thing I like, so I don't regret it. But I kind of wanted the highlighters. That was what I really wanted to get, but I'm very happy with this. This is ending up near the top. So next, speaking of heading towards the top, we've got, so I bought, I think I might have talked about them. I hope I did in my last new release or quarterly roundup, because it was near to the end of the end of March when I got them. But this is one what I did get in this quarter for sure. And this is Gourmand Girls, and this is the Galactic Gourmand. And oh my God, wait till you see inside. It is so beautiful. This is a really long video. Sorry, not sorry. So, look. Speaking of things that are special shades, like can you see how they go different? Like hello. So pretty. Christina, what do you do to us? She's got a new palette coming out, and then another one coming out right after that. It is so fantastic, but I can't right now. I am poor AF, and the Halloween one that I'm waiting for is hers. So there you go, Christine. You will get, oh, I've noticed, is that a little oil sleeping out? Or am I just, I don't have my glasses on. But anyways, look, they're rich, they're pigmented, they are beautiful, the shifts are really nice. If you're looking for a good, decently priced duochrome, multi-chrome kind of palette, this is it. This is it. This is it for you. This is amazing. It definitely would be good to travel with. If you take a neutral palette, or, you know, a nice matte palette, and you take this, that's all you need. All you need. It is amazing. And Christina's super nice, vegan, cruelty free. She is a dog mama. She's amazing. So if you've been wanting to try Gourmand Girls, do it. And now let's get to our top two, which for sure I think are going to be my favorites for this quarter. And it's what I have on the eyes today. So first I'm going to go with my newest one, and the one that I got as a gift from the wonderful Wilma Fingerdoo review. And it is the Butterfly palette by Sugar Drizzle Polish. Packaging here. Wait till you see the colors. Wait. Look. So there's Butterfly. I can't remember what the other one was. The Dragonfly. No, I think they have a Dragonfly one. Yes. That one I would really like too. But look, green, purple, but blue. They've got beautiful like shifts to them. So gorgeous. And look at the blue on my inner corner. I love this so much. Thanks again, Wilma. It's the perfect birthday present. And it goes nicely, which arrived about the same time as the Sugar Drizzle collection. So this collection here is the MILF collection. Mind out of the gutter, please. It is Man, I Love Frogs. And at the same time, she had all of a sudden her order from, I guess, the people that she made it from, or getting them made from. Oops, that doesn't belong in there. Her brush set. And I love brushes, and they're purple, and they're soft, and these are amazing. And they came with the bag together as a set. And yeah, so I picked up these together. So I guess I could have went over these ones a little bit earlier, but I kind of wanted to keep it together because I do keep this in here and keep it together. So anyways, I love the brushes. So if you wanted some cruelty-free brushes for your eyeballs, the Sugar Drizzle ones are amazing. And this pouch is really nice too. And it fits this. Actually, we'll fit that one in there too. There you go. And so our final palette, our final thing. Again, isn't that the cutest cover? Like, honestly. And then you open it up. It does have a mirror. So again, let me just put the thing here. And hello. 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 Look at this. Look at this. They released too many eyeshadows too. They have another new palette that came out after this one, and I'm just like, dang it, I want that one too. I want all the Sugar Drizzle polish, all of it, all of it. Somebody want to send me the rest of them? Be your best friend forever. Anywho, there is. We're just being silly. So there we go. There is this color story. This is like look, especially this one here. Can you see all the different greens? Like, this is what I've got going on my eyeballs, except for the inner corner from the other one. Is so beautiful. I've been wearing this for hours, been sweating away. Though I did use the drag queen trick of some hairspray because I knew it was gonna be hot today. So that's helped a lot. But anyways, so I think my two favorites are going to be the two for the month, I think, or for June. Let's go with June because that's when I got them. Let's go for June. Maybe not for the quarter. We'll go for June. Is these two palettes here. I'm obsessed with Sugar Drizzle. So I now have these two. I have the Flamingo palette that came out at Christmas. And I have the Dill Pickle palette, which was the first one that I think catapulted them from being, popular to uber popular. At least as far as I know. But anywho's. Yeah, so there we go. So if I'm going to say I'm going to be a stand of any brand, it's definitely going to be Sugar Drizzle polish, and it's going to be the people that were killing me this morning, Lethal. Fuckers. Honestly, that 80s release they got going based on arcades, if you've not seen it, go check out the video. Oh my god, why are they killing me right now? I am so broke. So broke. I want it. And believe it or not, it's a shaped palette, and I'm not about shaped palettes, but this one, there's just something about it that is freaking amazing, and I am so sad that I can't get it right now. Hopefully it's not limited edition, and then I will be able to, oh, maybe it can't hold two palettes. Maybe I'm stretching. But anyways, hopefully it will still, it's not limited edition. Hopefully it'll be there when I have some free cash. I don't know when that's going to be, but it'll be at some point. So anyways, that's it for me. That's a lot of shit. Now you know. Now you know why I'm on a no butt. Because it's like, I'm one person. I have one face. How can I in 3 months buy that much makeup? Because I'm stupid. But happy. Makeup makes me happy. So anyways, that's it for me today. If you'd like to give us a like, a comment, and subscribe, and maybe hit that notification bell, it'd be greatly appreciated. If not, that is okay. We can still be friends. We can still look at all my purchases, which, well, it's now just going to go to monthly favorites of shit that I got, because this girl is going to make it work. So 25 days so far with no makeup, no clothes, no hats, no vintage lady heads. We're on a roll. Okay. Remember, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.